Shutdown. I'm very, very lucky with our next guest from both of my favorite states. Joining me now is the chairman of the Problem Solvers Caucus, Republican Congressman Tom Reed of New York, and caucus co-chair Democratic Congressman Josh Gottheimer of New Jersey. Welcome, gentlemen.
Morning.
Very big deal. Who said there's not bipartisanship? Congressman Gottheimer, to start, this tax reform plan. Can you get behind it?
Well, I'm eager to see the details. I'm all for lowering taxes, and so I think today is going to be very interesting to see how we get there and what the details are. And if we can work together, and this is one of those opportunities where Tom and I agree that, and so does our caucus, that we can really find bipartisanship, we should do it. And we've been talking about this for months.
Congressman Reed, given how much this could blow a hole in the budget, fiscal conservatives, can they really get their head around a plan like this? 15% is a lot, and it's very much a wait-and-see plan that depends on a lot of things. Trickle-down economics doesn't work for everybody.
Well, you know, being on the committee that's writing the tax code in the House, we've been working on this for years, and this is another step in a positive way to get to the finish line on tax reform, because no one can defend the broken tax code. And when we talk about the deficit, we're all concerned about the deficit. But when you have growth as a cornerstone of what this tax reform is going to produce, that's going to be jobs, that's going to be more people working, that's going to help us a great deal to get that score to make sure the deficit doesn't balloon.
All right, let's talk about what you two are doing together. This clean spending bill aimed at avoiding a government shutdown. How's it work?
Well, so the idea is that we've got 20 Democrats and about 20 Republicans working together, and we said, okay, what do we do to keep the lights on? The American public knows it costs a fortune to shut the government down. They want us to figure out solutions. So we, for weeks, worked together and put out a resolution which says, if you keep this clean, if you make sure that
What does clean mean?
It means a bill that doesn't put a lot of ideological additions to it, like the wall or other things that should be fought separately. This is just about keeping the lights on and the government moving forward, and that's what we've decided we think is best.
And I think the greatest thing the caucus is doing, we're organizing to get to yes. We're organizing to govern. And I so appreciate my colleague Josh on the other side of the aisle stepping up and leading and be willing to come across the aisle to get things done for the American people.
Okay, so the wall's out now. Does that mean you're going to get this thing through? We're not going to have a shutdown?
I'm very optimistic that we're going to be in a real good spot come here at the end of the week to get this taken care of and keep the lights on for the American people.
Then take us to September. Josh, President Trump is saying the wall's not going away. He's just going to bill you then. Are Democrats ever going to get behind this thing?
Well, I think Democrats are for tough border security. I know I am.
Tough border security and a big, to the president's words, beautiful wall are two different things.
Of course. I mean, that's why actually I want to see the details of what we're talking about. That's why this week it's not the place for it. It's worth a really good debate to discuss how do we have secure borders. I mean, I know the president wants his big, beautiful wall. I want good border security, and a lot of my colleagues do too. So it's the details. It's not a tweet. It's actually the details, and that's what I'm eager to see.
Congressman Reed, taxpayer money, the Americans paying for this wall or this perceived wall. The president said all along it was Mexico who's going to pay.
Well, you know, obviously we're talking about funding the construction up front, but how the president's going to get Mexico to pay for it, I'll leave that to the president to figure out, and he's got the ability to negotiate deals like I've never seen before.
How? Show me where.
Well, you know, you got NAFTA that's going to be reopened. You're going to have an opportunity.
And that's, hold on, so what you just said, because we have a lot of these sound bites, you just said the president is able to negotiate in ways I've never seen before. NAFTA's not done. So in what ways has he negotiated successfully in ways that you have never seen before? Well,
just watching him interact with members, bringing members down to the Oval Office, being with him, having him engage members like I've never seen a president do before. He's building relationships, and that's going to be good for the country long term.
Hasn't he also called those members and others very publicly losers?
Well, you know, there's always the rhetoric that we have concern with at times. But at the end of the day, he's a disruptive force. And I think that's where our caucus can come in and be a partner where we agree to get things done for the American people. And that's why I so appreciate us stepping together and uniting together.
All right, I'm not going to let either of you, lightning round, given incomplete. First 100 days, if you had to grade the president, A through F. We know Elizabeth Warren's an F.
Well, I'll start with you.
Nope, we're going with you first.
I would give him needs improvement.
No, I'm not giving you that.
Giving him a grade? No, I'm not giving him a grade.
Oh, no, it's going to be his only visit here. Try again.
I will give him a C.
A C? All right, there.
Okay. Because I'm optimistic that if he actually across the aisle, which is what we're all about, that we can improve that grade.
Okay.
And that's how we get it up.
An optimistic C.
Yeah, grading, that's for the American people to judge.
Great.
And when you want to
let him go on that?
I would definitely say he's higher than a C and pushing to an A.
So he's a B.
There you go.
There you go. We have a B and a C. Quickly, quickly. New York, New Jersey. Statue of Liberty. Does it belong to Jersey or New York?
Oh, it's America's.
Well, those are fighting words in New York and New Jersey, but I'll let us discuss that privately.
Yeah, exactly.
Really? That's all I'm getting?
Next question.
Already? Billy Joel, Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, Bruce.
Billy Joel.
There you go, staying true to their home states. Mets, Yankees?
Yankees.
Yankees. There you
Look
go.
at that. There you go. A-Rod, I hope you're watching. Bipartisanship. You think you'd never see it. You did right here. Guys, thank you so much for all your work. I appreciate it.